Namaste. Let us continue with 53rd Sloka in chapter 2. śruti-vipratipannā yadā sthāsyati niścalā samādhāv-achalā buddhis tadā yogam avāpsyasi. śruti-vipratipannā yadā sthāsyati niścalā samādhāv-achalā buddhis tadā yogam avāpsyasi. Bhagavan in the previous sloka had mentioned the result of doing karma yoga without attachment to the results. When someone does this for a long time, they develop vivekam and vairagyam. These are signs of chitta-shuddhi and a very important qualification for the seeker of ultimate truth, which will ultimately lead to moksha. śruti-vipratipannā. Shruti here means Vedas, and particularly the Karma Kanda. We have seen before that Karma Kanda mentions different sadhanas for different sadhyams. The sadhyams can be cattle, sons, wealth, etc. Now, a person who was confused with the Karma Kanda or who has kind of understood that these are temporary, such a person at one point, leaving that, starts practicing Karma Yoga. With Karma Yoga, he attains Vivekam and Vairagyam. He then listens to the Shastras from a Guru and contemplates upon it. Bhagavan says such a person, buddhis sthāsyati. Sthāsyati meaning stands. Stands niścalā. Niścalā meaning without distractions. So his buddhi stands without distractions. Where? Samādhāv. Samādhāv here meaning Atma. So here Bhagavan says that a person's antakaranam or buddhi stands without distractions in Atma. Bhagavan also says that his buddhi stands firm in Atma. So such a person then has Atma Sakshatkaram, which leads to moksha. Tadā yogam avāpsyasi. Yogam here means Atma Sakshatkaram, that is realization of one's true nature. So Bhagavan here concludes the Karma Yoga section. To summarize, when Karma Yoga is done for a long time, it leads to Chitta-shuddhi. The signs of Chitta-shuddhi are Vivekam and Vairagyam. Then he gets a guru from whom he listens to the Shastras. This is called as Shravanam. He contemplates upon it, which is called as Mananam. And then at this point, he has the knowledge, but it's not a living reality. To make it his own, he does nididhyasanam, which are various sadhanas and meditations. Now, having listened to all this, Arjuna has a question. Arjuna uvāca sthita-prajñasya ka bhāṣā samādhi-sthasya keśava sthita-dhīḥ kim prabhāṣeta kim āsīta vrajeta kim. Sthita-prajñah is one who is established in the self. Aham asmi param brahma. So he abides in his true nature. He is a brahmajnani, a jivan mukta. So Arjuna is asking the question, sthita-prajñasya ka bhāṣā samādhi-sthasya keśava. So when he is in samadhi, how do people talk about him? Sthita-dhīḥ. His next question is, sthita-dhīḥ kim prabhāṣeta. So what do they talk? Kim āsīta. Where do they sit, or what are their activities? Vrajeta kim. Where do they go about? So here Arjuna is asking the lakshanas of a jnani, a brahmajnani, one who has realized the self. Bhagavan is going to give the lakshanas of a sthita-prajñah. These lakshanas will be helpful for a seeker like us so that we can cultivate them. In Sanskrit, there is a nyayam called as Brahmara Kita Nyayam. Brahmara meaning a bee. The bee once took a worm into its place and started stinging it. the worm thought, if I become a bee like that, then nobody can harm me. So every day it meditated upon the bee, and one day it became a bee. This is Brahmara Kita Nyayam. The mind has the power to become what it meditates. Shastras define various upasanas where the upasakar, the person who meditates upon a particular devata, ultimately becomes the devata. So here Bhagavan is going to list the characteristics of a sthita-prajñasya so that we can slowly cultivate them. We will continue again with the next sloka later. Dhanyavadaha.